I think I threw 300 in a game, maybe 300 needles.
Oh my god!
My needles will blot out the sun.
What this reminds me of, Ernest?
All right.
You get it? The 300 reference.
Yep. Except they're not arrow. If you were Link,
I know that. I know. It is what it is.
All right. So game 1 of losers finals.
Get right into it.
And on Battlefield, so not a huge benefit to either character. I'd say it maybe benefits Bayo more just with those longer legs coming in and being able to poke through platforms. Craftis or Sonic doesn't really have as much disjoint, or rather just far-reaching moves relative to Bayo, so might help with Bayo more and being able to kill off the top, which Sonic does have, but Bayo's obviously better at it, more notorious for it. Could see something here. No, he'd already used the jump. It's interesting to see Craftis counter this as a player myself, thinking, you know, I don't think Bayo has a single really negative matchup. It can be better or worse, but
sure.
Bayo typically is in a positive situation almost all the time. So you really have to play smart.
Yeah, this is the same kind of argument for any kind of tier list, though, where the players at the top, you also see a lot more of them, so players know how to counter them a little bit better.
Right, yep. Definitely seeing Craftis doing a lot of, I mean, not so much right now, but earlier was doing a lot of shielding, not trying to overextend.
Yeah, it's looking like he's playing pretty non-committal.
Yep. Kind of running in, running back out. Didn't get something, so peace. Ooh, that backer.
I think Sonic's one of those characters that's also kind of very difficult to control, where he's so quick.
Yeah, these are both stage control heavy characters, so it's interesting to see how they react with each other. Getting a lot of extra damage with that nair. 119 bless Craftis. This could go anywhere at this point. I mean, nearly the same percent. And there hasn't really been any big combos in either direction. Glare had one typical Bayo string earlier, but Craftis seemingly having good SDI to avoid that. But oh, he got the air dodge through it, so he didn't. Oh, and then he gets the back.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so if you, I know you're more melee, so
yeah, sure.
because he got the air dodge, he had all those invincibility frames the whole time. That's insane. Oh wow. I was going to say, I don't care, it's Bayo.
Yeah.
That happens all the time, but in that case, it worked out. So gets the footstool. Craftis with the stoic face as usual.
It don't matter.
Claire cooling off a bit, laughing a little bit, trying to
Where's our Twitch chat at?
not get upset.
Oh, there we are.
Hey, we got Kool-Aid.
We got Kool-Aid.
Underworld. Some Kool-Aid. Yeah, I was going to say we could possibly see a little more carefulness from Glare and spacing. You don't want to really use too much projectiles as Bayo. The bullets aren't going to be that effective because
but you
Sonic can just dash
out of shield. It's looking like he's getting quite a bit, you know?
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of punish off of getting his shield hit, and I think he could probably keep. See, right there. Again, we have the same situation.
Getting a little more damage in. He was trying to keep the pressure on from being underneath the platform, but kind of lost it there. Went for something of a read. This could be a stock. Back air, yeah. No, not quite. It was a good spacing to get that back air, but Sonic was just heavy enough to look through it.
With that down air a little bit too early. High frame still.
Wow, really good up air strings. I'm surprised Craftis was able to get that many. Good patience, knowing that as Bayo, you almost never want to just outright land with all the end lag after using all your up Bs and witch twists and whatnot. Ooh, getting that rage up air kill. Craftis with the lead again, so he really just needs to really tack on a little bit of percent, make that lead happen, and play super safe. Weak hit a back air and 1 kill. That certainly will. Itty bitty lead from Craftis. A lot of spaghetti from both players. Craftis missing grabs and a lot of missed nairs. I mean, possibly.
Well, it's looking like Glaire's spacing pretty well.
Yeah, I was going to say
now,
possibly
you know?
it was spacing, but I think he intended to hit those nairs, and If Craftis had been more on point, he would have been able to punish that leg.
Sure, but you see these dive kicks right there where he's just bouncing off the end of his shield. Craftis can't get the grab off.
True. If Glare does a good job of that. And making sure to spin over back throw. All right, yeah, Craftis is in a good position right now.
Obviously, that's
Oh, the sparks in that hit.
right. Uh-oh.
Good waiting. Didn't get the sweet spot on that up there, though. Gets the grab again. I mean, Glare is starting to tie this up a little. Wow. I'm surprised Craftis went for that F smash. But unfortunately, it's pretty quick. Oh, that's Witch
Dangerous.
Twist for you. That little disjoint at the top will beat most attempts at trading. That down tilt will take it.
With. That's what happens.
Game 2,
Also Craftis.
also Craftis. Wonder what Glare is thinking right now.
I know what I'm thinking.
What are you thinking?
That meatball sub was not very good.
That's too bad. That's a shame. It's a risk you take with meatball subs
yeah,
in
I
a
know,
random
that's what
place in
well,
Connecticut.
You know, they weren't even balls. They were flat. It was like
Meat
meatloaf
cakes.
sub.
Did you accidentally order a meatloaf sub? That might have
Maybe.
been it, yeah.
Okay, there it is. I'm sure.
So back to Lilat. I'm thinking Glare might be doing this as a subtle attempt to possibly gimp Sonic.
Right off the top.
Gimping, yep. So there's ooh, in the taunt. Glare happy about that. Craftis just taunting back. Craftis feeling confident enough to not care. Yeah, that's a situation that Glare wants Craftis in, I think, is wow. But they oh wow. I think if he hadn't done that down air, he might have been able to magnet snap. And like Lilac kind of has a weird ledge snap because it's such a strange ledge. It reaches out similar to Battlefield. So you can be pretty far away, and if you're sort of DIing,
Okay,
your
Craftis is learning about this spacing on the shield. You can see it happening right in front of us.
Yep. Craftis getting good damage in.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how Glare feels about this had he not SD'd like that.
Yeah. Might have been a more obvious win. Good punish.
Yeah,
Craftis, yep, Craftis not overcommitting to the punish. Just getting what he knows he can and then staying safe. Trying to get
Too
the
much
win.
off those grabs.
Yeah, I think Glare needs to focus on not getting grabbed a little more. Like I mean, yeah, he's missing stuff like that, and that's where Craftis will get the punish. And that seems to be, in a way, not in a negative way, but almost his whole game plan is just getting those grabs off of things that Glare is missing and being careful to avoid them. Really trying to get that trade. And that's just the Craftis way of being aggro.
Oh, he's getting styled on, yeah.
Yep, up smash, taking it. Craftis coming in hot up to grand finals to play against Life. That will be a good set. This is what I want you to see.
I can't wait to watch that.
Man,